Welcome to Space Engineers Helios Underground Salvage Survival. You're on with Pixie Rain, and this is our 46th? I think it's our 46th episode. We have recently got an update, and it's the Apex Survival, which is included on this now. As I mentioned, they're all included. And so consequently, as you can see here, we have some foodstuffs. I went through and took the liberty of stockpiling food comparable to what we had with Plant and Grow. I took Plant and Grow out, so as you can see right here, we now have a food processor. And then I also took the liberty of taking some materials. Of course, those plants that were here are gone, so we had to put planters here. And then I took the liberty of taking some parts and putting in a terrarium. One of the new blocks. Now, we do have the DLC blocks in as well. I do have those, and we can be applying those as well as regular Apex survival stuff. But anyway, I think this is really cool. I think it's like really neat. I don't think it does anything besides that, but it's just cool. I mean, come on. It's a terrarium, people. It's cool. Alright, so what we got over here in our foodstuffs, we have a lot of food. So let's go ahead and dig in. Of course, this food will disappear fast once we start getting people in here, which is going to happen very soon. So the first thing we're going to have for our breakfast is this. Oh, wait, and the obligatory cup of coffee. We need to have our coffee. Every day we have coffee and a meal. So let's go ahead and we're gonna sit on this side so that we can look at the at our beautiful terrarium over here. And then we're going to have our veggie burger, a pressed mushroom patty on a fortified green bun, topped with rehydrated garnishes, a flavorful meal when stocks allow. Yummy. And I bet it won't let me drink the coffee. No. Alright, so we feel better. We'll take our coffee to go. Excuse me. So we've got this. We're going to get this set up. Looks like we got the fleeting arrival coming. We're going to have this set up for our for the new colonist that's going to come. And then this area, I was going to do this for another colonist, but we now have new priorities. We need to set up a greenhouse room. Really? Did we just... Okay, did this guy just, like, fly into something? Good gravy. So we need a greenhouse room, and I would like to have it have windows to the outside, which is going to make it a really challenging. So I'm thinking we're going to need to drill out to the outside world. So this part here will actually need to, you know, open it all up. And the other thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to plumb it. We're finally going to need to break down and get... Oh, okay, that did not work out the way I planned it. We're finally going to have to break down and run conveying out to here as well. So let's... Okay, why... You know what? Forget it. Try to be nice. So we've got to do conveying underneath here. All the way down here. Turn all the way down here. Have it connect to that probably. And then run a conveyor line from the top over to here. To link it into the system somehow. We'll have to figure that out. That's another thing we got to do. Good gravy, that fleeting rival's gone insane. We also need to get this all taken care of, so that's going to take time, back and forthing. We got our grinder here. I mean, we got our welder here so that we can weld up, and I'm thinking I want to do it to weld up our carrying thing. Good gravy, man. It's just bouncing itself along, doodle-doo. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're gonna fly over there, get some supplies, and we're gonna do the work on the apartment. Where is that thing bouncing at? Oh yeah. Better be careful, we don't want some radiation, do we? Yeah, see, we're too close to the radiation. Excuse me for the goopiness. So, we do have radiation involved these days. Yeah. Oh, fun times. Alright, let's go do this. We're gonna make a mad dash over to our other outpost. Pick up some materials. And then we'll zip back over to the base again. Probably gonna irritate the hell out of some of these pirates, but that's okay. And I know it drives them crazy when I do that stuff, so. So sad that our thing got wiped out. That really sucked. Yeah. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, we definitely want these. We'll take these first. Reactor's got some power left in it. That's good. Alright, cool. Take the grids. Take some reactor components. We could make a base reactor, I guess. That would be really cool, actually. But I think we'll wait and we'll take the other one instead. Let's see here. Let's see, what do we need? Well, we can always take steel plates, that's for sure. You might be wondering, why is she taking the grids? They're not going to use them in there. Well, you know, funny thing about grids, when you've got to salvage every little thing. Alright, let's do it. Ow! Did I just run into a window? Oh my gosh, I feel like a bug. I can't believe I did that. Alright, we're inbound, flying in on a jetpack. Usually I don't use jetpacks when I'm on a planet, but for this series I did. I think if I ever were to play this scenario again, I would definitely not do backpacks. That would definitely be a thing. As a matter of fact, if I ever played this scenario again, we definitely have different parameters, and I would definitely not do a flying thing. And just like that, we're out. So let's get down here and get our batteries put away. Yikes! Seriously, dude? They must have been following me in, I swear. Good gravy. I just walked in the door, next thing I know there's bullets singing everywhere. I didn't even see those guys sneaking up on me in the dark like that. Like, jeez. Alright, let's drop these off here. We'll grab this. No. I don't need O2. Let's pick up 2 of those. And let's have our coffee, because that required coffee. Alright, let's go do this. Get some more materials. There's a fleeting rival. And you're about to hit the ground really hard, aren't you? Yep. And down you go. Yep. Alright, let's go back and get ourselves some more materials. We get that front balustrade or barrier or bunker or whatever the heck you want to call it. We'll get that thing all set up, and then we're going to work on the inside, get the landing platform done. And then I also do want to take a break from time to time and go work on that apartment for the first set of colonists. And as soon as that happens, we'll be able to add a few colonist related things. Do, 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 do. I'm thinking I might take the digger, but how do I get the digger? I'd have to, I'll have to run a line out, go into that area, line up where I want to go, and then just take it straight out and then cut it across. That way I can have a doorway, kind of like the sliding glass door is, and then go from there is what I'm thinking, so. Yep, you're going down fast. Okay, for this next one, we'll get all the steel out, and then we're gonna also grab the some interior plates and some construction components. We'll go in and start setting some stuff up with that too. Grab that. Those. Those. That. Whoa! Really? Nice try, dude. Yeah, this bunker is like armored up and ready to go, man. Good try. I have to give them their props though. I mean, I tried. I really did. Let's see. I want to get a bunch of these. Let's see. Take that. A lot of bang bang going on over there.
Meteor storm inbound.
Fun times. We'll see how that goes. Alright, just a little back and forth action going on right here. It'd be a lot more economical, a little bit better if we had a vehicle to do this, but I also, you know, feel like we kind of need to have these materials, like, right now, so I'm pretty nimble when I'm jetpacking myself along here, as opposed to with an aircraft, but still, you know, it's one of those things. Alright, so we have now successfully set everything up almost. Well, let's see. Alright, we're out of that. That's good, I guess. Geez, for the first time, nobody bothered to shoot me. Alright, well, we have some materials. Let's go take care of some business. Yeah, there you go again. Okay, so what I'm thinking is... Well, how do I have the doorway here? I have this coming out this way. Alright, so we'd have the same thing happening here. So let's go ahead and get this in place. Color scheme. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves our little conversion. Round transition there. Round transition there. Cool. Well, that's ducky. Now we're out of plates. Ah, good gravy. Alright, no problem. No problem. We'll just go back here, go to our handy dandy depositorium here. And then we need to get more hydrogen. You know, we kinda gotta get ice. And there we go again. Because they didn't learn the first time, apparently. Ow. Alright, back I go. Gonna get a lot more materials and get back in there. Get that entryway set up. Okay, so we just get in here, grab some more stuff, go back in there, do some more work. Alright, let's do this. There's our stuff there. Okay, so we're gonna get this down here and get the rest of this. I don't think we can do the entire platform. I don't believe we've got enough metal plates for that. So, yeah, it's gonna be something. But we're gonna do our best. This episode, we're gonna do our best to do that. And, wow, there's a drifting pursuant. How convenient. Oh, Mr. Drifting Pursuant. Whoa. Who is shooting me? Alright, I don't think that's going to be a problem much anymore. Ha! Okay. Cool. Delivery It's parts delivery. Dude. Okay, we're gonna get this done, and we're gonna get it done fairly quick with this high-level tool. Alright.
Energy low.
Okay.
All systems online.
Okay, get.
Spacecraft fully functional. Detecting unknown signal. Unknown spacecraft is Helios.
Alright, so we've still got a few more.
You can't bind us in one place, no matter how tough you weld our cage.
Good gravy.
We're to grind through
So we're gonna need to get some freaking ice,
drilling holes in your
because we're running out of these guys.
We are what you've come to fear. A blip on your radar.
Alright, so we're gonna drop that. We'll draw this.
We've come from space afar. Space engineers. You've been warned.
Alright guys, we're on a drill and mix mission to get some ice.
Scepter. Powered by your ship's reactor. Shows the red of the defectors. Can they keep us in check?
Alright, get this snow and ice going. That way we can keep flying. So we gotta mine some ice. To get this ice mined, we'll go down there, get a recharge. Then we'll go grab some more materials. You see? Yep, I know. Okay, so let's get this ice up here, get ourselves a nice good dose of H2, and then we'll call it good. Now we're gonna keep that going, but we're gonna need to manually add some ice when we get our irrigation system in place. So there's still, you know, always 20,000 things to do. Let's see here. Just checking our sound and our quality, making sure we're good to go. Yep, we're good. Outstanding. Alright, let's get this thing back to work. Alright, now we've got our full thing. Now we gotta go find a place to sit down, charge up for a few minutes, sit here. Alright, so we're gonna charge up for a few minutes, but let's see. I really would like to see if these welders will actually weld together the vehicle I have in mind. It would be really cool if they did. But I don't know for sure that they would. I think it would be really kind of cool though, honestly. I think we might be able to pull it off, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's see here. Alright, let's go get the other thing. Get some more materials and come back and do some more. That's what I'm thinking. I am curious though, if I can spawn stuff on Helios. That might make for an interesting survival challenge just outside of this scenario. Okay, so on this trip, I'm gonna leave the ice. Let's see. Well, we could take the grids. Well, we do have more iron to take, so I might as well take that. Alright, well, I think we've gotten the choice bits out, so now it's just a matter of what we want to take. Alright, off we go. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. I have to admit, I'm kind of happily impressed. Okay, we're gonna drop down again. We'll drop down and get this these materials where they need to go. Alright. I will be right back, guys. Okay guys, thank you so much. Sorry for the delay. Mother Nature called and I had no choice but to take care of business. I'm sure you guys all understand how that goes. Oh, of course. The pirates are never gonna learn. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna run over here. Make sure we get all this stuff. I think for this, for a little while, we're gonna go into our supply bin here and see what we got. Okay. We don't have any steel plates to put away. Ideally, we would have something that would take us there, you know? Well, we could take this fighter over, but well, guess we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, guys. Got to get more materials, so I'm just gonna have to fly back over there. Okay. Now here's the challenge. Nothing inside of there is with the it's what we're after. I think we've taken all the steel plates, so yeah, fun times. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, that was bad news. Little booby trap there, that's okay. Alright, that's gonna go. Cool. Looks like we've got nothing else that's gonna come out of there. Okay. Back we go. The ground vehicle might be a way to go again. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. You can load a lot into a ground vehicle. I think that's probably going to be what we're going to build next. I don't know though. Surprised nobody's trying to shoot me right now. You seem a lot like little sharks that sneak up on you. Okay. Okay, that's good. Let's see. We want to get... There we go. Yeah. No. Get a shower in there. Perfect. Okay, got that a little bit, tore away a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, so we could have one little bed set up over here. Now, how do we want to lay this out? That is one of the golden questions. The other one is setting up the roof. Alright, so now I can get an idea of the roof aspect of things. Okay, let's see. Oops. Okay, so got the beginnings of a nice little ceiling in here. I like that. We'll of course have to squeeze in some lighting, but we can do that too. Going through all that? Good gravy. We went through all that metal plate already. It's just crazy. I mean, that stuff is like, wow, you know? You just can't carry enough of it. And that's just how it goes. Now let's see here. Well, first of all, we definitely are going to need a door. Oh, steel plates. Alright. Actually, I think this is actually wrapping it up. We're going to call it an episode, guys. We just got a little bit done. Just a little bit, and that's okay. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time on Space Engineers Helios Underground Survival.